Hey, what's up, guys? This is NorbCam coming at you on this very eventful Saturday in the NFL. Today was the day that all the NFL teams had to cut their teams and get their rosters down to the official 53-man roster that will make up your 2016 teams. So for the Seahawks fans out there, here we go. Here are the guys who did not make the cut and were waived, either just waived outright or were on the waived injured reserve list. So here we go. These guys are on the out. Jake Heaps, backup quarterback. Not a surprise there. Running back Troymaine Pope, who had an excellent preseason. I was having a conversation about that, thinking that he had made a case to make the team. And surprisingly, he did not. So he's gone. Will Tukuafu, who was just called last weekend to come join the Seahawks, he was released. Fullback. Released. Wide receiving core, Easy Nwachukwu. If you can't even pronounce the name, maybe you just shouldn't be on the team because it's too complicated. Anyway, he's gone. Cason Williams, sorry Sam Dog. Cason Williams waived. Doug McNeil, Kenny Lawler, and Antoine Goodley all did not make the cut. Tight end Clayton Eckard, I think. Guard Jari Evans, who they picked up over the offseason, was from the Saints, I believe, gone. Guard Will Parasak, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correct. Anyway, he's gone. On the defensive side, defensive tackle Tani Tupo. There's a lot of tough names to pronounce here. Defensive end Tyler Harris. Defensive end Ryan Robinson. Defensive tackle Brandon Bryant. Safety, Keenan Lambert. Was hoping that maybe he'd make the squad. Did not. Linebacker Steve Longa, who I had the opportunity to meet at the Seahawks banquet in person. Had a nice interview with him, but didn't make it either. Linebacker, I'm not even trying to figure this one out. Cash Palacio, gone. And then cornerback Ty Smith, also waived. And then the waived and injured reserve guys is offensive tackle Terry Poole, Jordan Hill, linebacker Eric Pinkins, tight end Joe Summers, and cornerback Marcus Burley. So there you go. Those were the guys who were released from or waived from the team. So I guess I'll read the final 53-man roster. You can see it here. So let's see. Here we go. So your quarterbacks are Russell Wilson, Trevon Boykin. Running backs, Thomas Rawls, Kristen Michael, CJ Prosise, and Alex Collins. Your receiving core, Doug Baldwin, Jermaine Kearse, Tyler Lockett, Paul Richardson, and Tanner McAvoy. Tight ends will be Jimmy Graham, Luke Wilson, Nick Vannett, and Brandon Williams. And offensive tackles will be Bradley Sowell, Gary Gilliam, Jamarcus Webb, and George Fant. Your guards are Mark Glowinski, Jermaine Ifedi, and Reese Odiambo. Your centers are Justin Britt and Joey Hunt. So you know Patrick Lewis was let go for the cut of the 75-man group. Your defensive ends are going to be Michael Bennett, Cliff Averill, Frank Clark, and Quentin Jefferson. Your tackles are Jaron Reed, Athiba Rubin, Tony McDaniel, and Justin Hamilton. And your linebackers are Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, Mike Morgan, Cassius Marsh, Brock Coyle, and Kevin Pierre-Louis. Cornerbacks are Richard Sherman, Jeremy Lane, Thorold Simon, Deshaun Shedd, and DeAndre Elliott. Your safeties are Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, LJ McCray, Dewey McDonald, Tyvis Powell, Kelsey McCray, and Stephen Terrell. And your special teams are John Ryan, Stephen Hauschka, and Nolan Freeze. That's it. So that is your 2016 Seahawks football squad. We are going to live and die by these guys for the next several months and hopefully follow them all the way to Houston in February. Speaking of the game in Houston in February. It's interesting because seeing a lot of the early predictions coming out. And it's pretty much about 5 teams that are on everybody's list, a different mix and match of different things. But pretty much coming out of the AFC, I only see really 2 teams that are being picked consistently to be in the Super Bowl, and that would be the Patriots, of course, and the Steelers. And on the NFC side, it's pretty much Cardinals, Seahawks, and Panthers are pretty much, and Packers. There's kind of 4 teams that kind of get shuffled through, but different combinations of those 6 teams pretty much talked about being in the Super Bowl. Some have picked the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl, and while I'm one of those guys, I'd really rather see them, the critics not picking the Seahawks. I like it when we're the underdog, when we're playing with a chip on our shoulder, being disrespected and overlooked. Clearly those days are past, and there's a lot of high expectations now on this team. So we've got the bullseye on our back, and so this team's got, they're going to have to go out there and take care of business. And it won't be easy, but I have my predictions as to what I think the season's going to play out in, and that will be released this Friday when I premiere my season prediction video for the 2016 Seahawks. So I'm excited to do that. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to need your help because I'm doing kind of a different type of music approach to it this time, and I'd love to hear your ideas for songs that you'd like to see kind of parodied in this music video. So I want to hear your ideas, good songs that to do some song parodies of. So put them in the comments for me if you don't mind, and I'll take a look at them. And you guys always come up with good ideas, so I want to see what you're thinking. All right. Let's see, what else? Oh, other news for some other teams, just interesting as teams make their cuts. The quarterback controversy, the quarterback carousel continues to turn as Denver releases Mark Sanchez. He's now heading to Dallas to be the backup quarterback to Dak Prescott, the rookie who is going to be in charge of leading the Cowboys this year. So Mark Sanchez bounced from the Broncos to the Cowboys in a backup role. And that means Trevor Siemian will be the starter for the Broncos. So interesting changes. Young guys taking the realms over at teams who have had, longtime veterans, Tony Romo and Peyton Manning leading their squads. Now are going to be led by very new faces. But I can't say much for the Broncos, Trevor Siemian, but watching Dak Prescott for the Cowboys, he's pretty impressive. He can definitely, does seem like a playmaker, does make some pretty good throws. But again, he is a rookie too. So it'll be interesting to see how the season plays out for them. Trusting the team to a rookie to start, at some point you got to do it, but this is not the way I'm sure they wanted to break him in. So we'll see what happens there in Big D. And on the other side of the nation, the Eagles traded Sam Bradford to the Vikings, who of course are trying to fill the void with the injury to their quarterback, Terry Bridgewater, who ripped up his ACL last week. So now Sam Bradford will be the starter for the Eagles, and in exchange, the Eagles will get a first rounder next year and a fourth rounder the following year. So lots going on. It'll be interesting to see Sam Bradford. I know we've seen a lot of Sam Bradford, and I don't know. I guess if I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, I guess I'm thinking, well, he's better than the alternative, which is, some backup that probably has very little chance of taking him anywhere. So, desperate times require desperate measures. So we will see how the Sam Bradford experiment goes. It's going to be weird to see Sam Bradford in a Vikings uniform, but anyway, good luck, Viking fans. All right. What else? Oh, so yesterday I did release my music video, which I'm hoping most of you have seen already. I'll link it right here, somewhere up here, where you can click on it to watch it. My parody of the Justin Timberlake song entitled "This Is the Season." It's gone pretty well. Seemed like you guys have liked it and responded to it, so I appreciate you guys, all your support watching the video, and thanks to all of you who were in it A lot of you Seahawks fans, a lot of you 12s who were at the stadium or around the stadium pregame, tailgates, and in other cities I've had a chance to see you guys in. Try to put as many as I could in there. And I apologize to any of you who were hoping to see yourselves in the video and didn't, specifically Shantae, Haythorn. Sorry, girlfriend, I meant to put you in there. And I should have put you in there and I completely spaced. So my bad. I make it up to you. All right, you know this. Anyway, but I want to finish on a very exciting note, and that is that today I finally broke the 20,000 subscriber number. Woo! 20,000 club. Just broke it today. Very excited. I've been hanging at 19,000 something for what feels like months, but you guys, I think that music video kind of helped push it over the edge. So thank you guys for all your support. It's a big day for me. It's exciting as a YouTuber and Seahawks fan to hit milestones like that. So, and in the big picture, it doesn't really mean anything specifically, but it's just kind of a cool thing when you see the number change to something like that, and just continues to encourage me to make more videos and keep doing cool stuff for the fans out there, and of course to my Seahawks blue and green brethren, the 12s out there. Thanks for all your support, and also to other viewers and fans out there of other teams. I know there's a lot of you out there who tune in and watch my videos, which I think is totally cool. So thanks. I hope you'll stick around and encourage others to do so. And I'll try to keep doing what I do. I love doing it, and it's hard to keep up sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. So keep watching, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging in there with me. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Watch for my video on Blue Friday for the season prediction, and we'll keep up with you as news breaks. All right, talk to you soon. Go Hawks.